Let's go ahead and get it out of the way.
We have
You see
gone
it.
week
You
after
see it.
week talking about the Dallas Cowboys. We've gone week after week talking about Micah and Jerry. And this week, Jerry said,
It got ugly.
I do not give a damn anymore. I'm
It got
taking off the
ugly.
gloves and
Got ugly.
I'm gonna keep it a stack and I'm gonna
Mhm.
let everybody know what the business really is. You're not about to sully my name. You're
Yeah,
not about to play in my face. You're not about to come out here and make me the bad guy. And look, I told you this via text, and
you
I
did.
stand by this.
Yeah.
Jerry has consistently proven
Mhm.
he will die on the sword for his
Oh,
player.
yeah. He will.
He will take the fall no matter what and shield everybody else involved. When he got here,
Yep.
he fired Landry. They were like, we'll do it on your behalf. He was like, I gotta do it. I'll
Yep.
be the bad guy.
Yep.
He could have taken the easy way and been like, hey, you know what? You're right. Like, let's cushion me coming in here and making all these changes. No, he was like, it's my
He said, "Fuck
decision.
that.
I made the call.
Let's do it."
I'm the one. And it is what
Yep.
it is. You like it or you love it, but you ain't going to change it.
Exactly.
Jerry will consistently show you that he is willing to bite the bullet for somebody. And the fact that he's doing this now lets me know that he's hurt, he's upset, and
Oh,
he's
yeah.
serious about his stance. And now that he's really digging in, I don't know if a deal is going to get done, but
No.
he consistently now is saying, I got his ass 3 years.
Yep.
I got him this year on his rookie deal. I can franchise tag his ass next year. And if I want to, I'll tag his ass again
Yep.
and we'll pay him. But whatever we're going to pay him is not as good as the money I already told him and we agreed on that I would give him.
Yep.
I will make him the highest non-quarterback player, the highest paid non-quarterback player in NFL history. Guaranteed
That
money.
that's I guess for me, that's the thing that boggles my mind still. After listening to all the back and forth, all the interviews, everything that we've heard so far, the thing that to me seems just fucking crazy. It just seems out there. It's just the fact that he said that out loud. He's like, I offered him the largest contract of any non-quarterback in the league. And we sent everything over to his agent, and his agent said, you can stick that contract
No,
in your ass.
we attempted to send the paperwork to
Yeah.
the agent,
Uh-huh.
and the agent told me to stick it up our ass.
Yep. Because they
That's
still
what he
got to
said.
negotiate. Yeah.
Yeah, because
So
I was not there to negotiate.
yeah. So to me, it seemed I don't know. Again, obviously none of us really know what's going on behind the scenes or what's going on between him and Micah.
Do we not?
Obviously,
Do
I
we
mean,
not? I
I
feel like
mean,
Jerry let us know what was going on.
I think Jerry did give us his side of the conversations that he's been having with Micah and whoever is on his team, whether it be the agent or whoever the hell else he had been talking to. I know that a lot of information has come out where he's had that conversation with Micah. They did speak about numbers. Like I didn't know that they were actually talking about numbers, and Micah was throwing numbers back and doing the whole back and forth thing with him until Jerry started talking about it. But then again, like we always like to say, this is one side of the story. We still haven't heard anything from Micah saying, well, let me back up there because he hasn't said anything, but he's also not defending himself when Jerry's talking about all this. Well, we already had a discussion. We already talked numbers. We already did this and that and the other. And he's not saying anything about it. So to me, right now, it seems like Micah put his foot in his mouth because he was having those type of conversations with Jerry,
100%.
and now he's like trying to backpedal and be like, "Oh no, well, I'm gonna let my agent take care of that instead of
Jerry
me."
specifically said
Yeah.
in March,
Hmm.
he reached out to one of the upper execs and was like, I want Jerry's number. Jerry said, I don't give my phone number to anybody. And I gave him my phone number.
Hmm.
He texted me. He said he wanted to have a meeting. We had him. He got back from Saudi Arabia, Dubai.
Hmm.
and we sat down and we had a conversation for 48 hours. We chopped it up basically.
Yeah.
And we went over years, we went over guaranteed, we went over all that. Micah was happy with it. I was happy with it. He calls me the next day
Don't call
and
me
says,
anymore.
"Don't call me anymore." Jerry's like, "What? Don't call me anymore." You initiated that, Micah.
Mm-hmm.
Micah, you're the one that was out here like, I want his number. Let's talk about it. You thought you were going to play with the big boys. And everybody's like, Jerry, you're taking advantage of a 26-year-old
And he
kid.
wasn't though.
He's a grown ass man, bro.
Yep.
And he knew he had an agent and he initiated it and he went in there and he, from what he sounds like, is he sounds like his agent told him. David Mulagheta is the one telling him, you got railroaded. Why would you not take the contract anyway? Why would you not just be like, okay, interesting. You guys talked. I wasn't there. I'm not really happy about that. Shoot me the contract. Let me look it over. We'll see what we like. We'll see what we don't, and we'll go from there.
Yeah. No, instead you want to try to play
Instead, he's like,
hardball now.
don't waste your time sending me that. We need to negotiate. So Jerry's like, look, we've already negotiated in my mind. I had a number in mind. Micah countered me. I came off my numbers,
Mm-hmm.
and I said, okay, I can deal with that. I respect Micah enough. I can do what he's asking.
And
Now
now
he's
you want
like,
a crawfish. Yeah.
now the agent comes in and he's like, well, I need to do even better than what my client did. I need to go even higher than what Micah went. And
No.
Jerry's like, I'm not playing that shit.
Mm-hmm.
He literally said, I'm not playing that shit.
Yeah.
We're not doing it.
Yep.
We're not doing it.
Yeah.
So what do you do now? You got an agent that's telling you the deal's not good enough.
You got an agent that is in his fucking feelings, is what you got right now, because he wasn't involved or he didn't get the opportunity to deal with the Cowboys. That's what the fuck you got right now. And because of that, now you're putting your career here as a Cowboy in jeopardy because you can't decide, or you can't get him or your people to decide whether or not, yeah, let's go ahead and just sign this contract that he offered already that I negotiated because I didn't know any better. Let's go ahead and get this contract signed and get it over and done with. Instead, you want to try to play with Jerry, and Jerry's like you said earlier, I ain't playing that shit. I still have you for 1 year. I still have you for 2 more years if I want. And you can sit out your prime years here in Dallas and get paid the same shit that you're getting paid right now, if
Ride
not less,
away. You're gonna
and
ride
ride
away.
away. And by the time that somebody wants to get you or pick you up for a fucking trade, guess what? We won't need you anymore. Go ahead, do your thing. So if I'm Micah, I got a lot to fucking think about right now. I'm like,
Michael Irvin followed up because Jerry did ask Michael. He was like, Michael, you know, you and I negotiated. We didn't have your agent there. He's like, the agent's job is to work for Micah Parsons. I 100% agree.
mm-hmm.
The agent's job is to make sure all the language is good for his client. But ultimately, he's like, okay, you like it. The owner likes it. Everything I agree with this. Let's go ahead and sign, seal, deliver this.
Exactly. Why are you
And
making
he
it more complicated?
and the agent, David Mulagheta, is so in his feelings, like you said,
Exactly.
and he's taking it personal. His ego won't let him accept this. But the thing is you're playing with another man's money.
Yep.
Michael Irvin came on his show the day after him and Jerry had their video come out, and he was like, Micah, I respect you to death, but I've made mistakes. Where he tells a story where Cuban came in to Mike and Mark Cuban told him, hey, I want to do business with you. I'm giving you this percentage of my company. He's like, you know, here's the numbers, blah, blah, blah. Mike was like, oh man, that's pretty cool. Like, you know, we might have to do that.
Yeah.
He said, I sent my lawyers in there, my agents. They went in hard on Cuban. They kind of pushed back, and Cuban got up and he said, "You know what? I walked in here, everybody was doing fine. I'm walking out of here. I know everybody's going to be doing fine. I thank you for your time, but unfortunately, it just looks like we're not going to be able to get a deal. He said 3 years later, he sold for like $3 billion. He's like, Mark Cuban still gives me a hard time telling me, do you know what your percentage would have been of that $3 billion if you would have just, he's like, all I wanted to do was do business with you. Mike said, from that point forward, I will never let somebody else get in the way of my
My
money.
money, yeah. Why would
And
you?
I, and I think David Mulagheta is in the way of
Yeah,
Micah's money
for
because
sure.
he's feeling like he's gotta reset the market. He wants to show the other players, look, man, if you come work with me,
This
I'm
is
gonna
what I
get you
can do
top
for you.
dollar.
Yeah, and that is to
All
me, that
money
is
ain't
the
good money, bro. That's
exactly.
that's the big one. All
That
money ain't good money.
Denzel said that, and this the thing is that when you look at the bigger picture, I understand that these agents have a job, that they get the job for their clients in order for them to be able to make these deals and do the negotiating. But that doesn't necessarily mean that the player themselves can't have that conversation. At the end of the day, like you said, a lot of people try to push that narrative that, oh, we're well, you're messing with this kid without his agent. He's not a kid. He's a grown fucking man. He is a grown man and he will make decisions on his own that don't necessarily need somebody else giving him advice on what to do. Now, if you want somebody to take a look over the contract, again, just like you said, he gets the contract, he gives it to David. He says, here, David, this is the contract that me and Jerry kind of talked about. Take a look at it. Just make sure that everything's legit. Make sure everything's good to go, and we'll sign it and we'll get it over and done with. All he has to do is look at the fucking contract and be like, okay, you guys agreed on all this stuff. Everything looks like it's good to me. The owner's happy. You're happy. Fuck it. Let's get it signed. Let's get it sealed and delivered. And that's it. Let's get this over and done with. But because of your fucking pride and because you're like, no, I'm the agent. I'm the one that should have done the negotiating. I'm the one that should be the forefront. Your spokesman, basically, when it comes to your money, bro, it's gonna
You
fuck him up in the
you're
long run.
trying to squeeze water out of a rock at this point.
Blood
Jerry's
out of
like,
a rock at
fam,
this point. No.
I came out of my numbers.
Yep.
I came out of my comfort zone, what I wanted to pay because Micah said, I want this. He's like, and I gave that.
Yep.
We negotiated. He told Stephen A, he was like, we're here. Micah's here. About a mile back is the agent.
Mm-hmm.
There's no room for a third party. Who needs to like this deal? I do.
And
Micah
Micah
does.
does. That's it.
There's no room for a third.
That's it.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter how the agent feels.
Yep.
Ultimately, dog, like I said, I would hate to see Micah be manipulated, but it feels
Everybody.
almost like he's
Yeah.
being manipulated by his agent.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say allegedly, but it feels like bad advice right
Yeah.
now because what you're doing is you're gonna burn a bridge. George Pickens is also with David Mulagheta.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And he's not on a big deal with the Cowboys.
Nope.
So this is somebody that we're gonna have to look at again in the
Yep.
future if we want to keep George Pickens,
Yep.
unless George Pickens says, you know what, I'm gonna change my agent or whatever. But look at
And
the
I'm pretty
body
sure,
language,
and I'm
dog.
pretty sure that, anybody that's under David right now, they're looking at this situation like, okay, if this is going on with Micah, what the fuck is going to happen with my contract when it comes to time to make deals and do this and that and the other, you know? So it could play both ways. It could be the smartest move that he's ever done, but it could also be the dumbest move that he's ever made because they could cost him way more clients than just Micah Parsons, bro. So we'll have to wait and see
Definitely
what happens
could.
with this.
And
Yeah.
and as the details come out, and Jerry's like, "Hey, man, we gave him a rich contract. We agreed on years that Micah wanted. You know,
Hmm.
we're willing to acquiesce to some of these requests." As a player, you're looking like, "Well, damn, it sounds like Micah did okay.
It
What
sounds
am
like
I
it
missing?"
sounds like Jerry's helping him out. So what the fuck are we missing here?
And ain't I don't ever see a billionaire trying to help nobody out. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
never.
But to go into this and think, oh well, he just took total advantage of him. We don't know what the deal was, but we do know based on Jerry's verbiage, highest paid in NFL history outside of quarterback.
And that's why right now, I'm playing devil's advocate, but that's why right now I'm just saying that we only know what Jerry's been telling us. We don't know anything on Micah's side because Micah has been very radio silent ever since this whole thing started. He's gone radio silent. I mean, you see pictures of him in the media or when they're filming, when they're practicing and whatnot, and he's just on the sidelines, kind of like laying down and not giving a basically not giving a shit about anything at this point. So for me, it's like the body language says a lot. The way that he's not responding to anything that's going out in the media right now, because normally Micah's very vocal. We've seen him be very vocal, whether it be on his podcast, whether it be on Twitter or whatever. I mean, he's done little things here and there to where he removed the Dallas Cowboys logo from his Twitter account
Yeah, he
or X,
scrubbed
whatever
all
you want to call it. He's
his social
all of
media
his
of the Dallas
social media.
Cowboys.
It just says TBD. So if that's how he really
That's so
feels right now,
childish, dog. Like you do that, you're at the last preseason game, you're laying on the table, they take a picture of it. He's like, "Oh, the media just likes to spin a narrative. I appreciate Mike Leslie for giving context and saying, "Hey, I wasn't just you know, it was very brief that I was on that
mhm,
table." Uh, but after the game, he declined to take any questions from the media. And whose ass was there? Trayvon Diggs. He's another one.
mhm,
Trayvon Diggs is stirring the shit on Micah's behalf, and he's
mhm,
become a bad influence as well for Micah Parsons. Trayvon Diggs, he's disgruntled as it is. We already took money out of his pocket
mhm.
because you know, he wasn't working out with the team.
Yep.
He's a bad egg, dog, and you're letting him get with one of your star
And you
players.
already know how Jerry reacts to bad eggs when it comes to that. So I foresee.
He don't mind a bad egg,
Oh,
fam.
he
Like,
don't. He
you know what
don't.
I'm saying? Like, he
Yeah.
don't mind a little shit stir or somebody with controversy,
Yeah.
but you gotta produce.
Yeah. And if you're not
Trayvon Diggs
producing,
has been hurt, and
mhm,
he ain't been rehabbing the way the Cowboys want him to rehab. And so that's two strikes, fam.
that's a matter of time, bro. It's a matter of time. It's
Oh,
a ticking
Trayvon
bomb.
Diggs ain't long for the Cowboys. I
Oh no.
promise you.
Oh no. So we'll see what happens. Again, this season is going to be interesting. And I don't know, bro. Right now, I'm hoping that they're able to close some sort of deal. Right as we speak, right now, it doesn't look like we're nowhere near a deal, or we're going to be even close to a deal, or maybe even signing anything before the season starts. But I'm just gonna be a hopeful Cowboy fan, and hopefully, before the season gets underway, before we hit week 3, we at least get something done to where Micah's here for the long run. If not, if by week 3 we don't see something, bro, that you might as well just call it that he's going to ride out
Yeah.
this year, franchise tag the year after, and a franchise tag the year after that, unless you get offer something really, really big to Jerry for Micah. So
Yeah, but I also think at this point Jerry's just petty enough to say, I don't give a damn what you offer me. I'm gonna make him suffer.
mm,
I'm gonna make him suffer because what you're not about to
he
do is make
is,
a fool out of me. You know what I'm
he is
saying?
petty, bro. So yeah.
Uh, and Jerry's big line is always never let your money get mad. He's mad, bro.
Oh, he's mad, man. He's big mad, bro.
He's mad,
Big
and I
mad.
promise you this: he's still talking about the contract is there, the offer is on the table. He said he told Micah in March, have your agent call me. The agent's always been like, we haven't talked to him. We told him we were open for business. They never called us. They never said
It was one of
he
the
said, I told Micah, have your agent call us.
that was one of the weirdest things too, bro, because I think after that whole Jerry Jones, when he came out, sat down with Stephen A and then with Michael, and he made those remarks about, him trying to send the contract over or attempting to try to send it over. And then David Mulagheta basically saying you can take that contract and shove it up your ass and whatnot. There was a post by Ryan Clark on X that he said that he called David Mulagheta to kind of get some context behind that and to see if he really did tell him to shove the contract up his ass. And he was like, I've never used that type of verbiage with any general manager, or owner of a team. I've never been that way with anyone. We have not talked to them. They have not reached out to us, and it's like that's why for me, I'm getting to the point to where I'm like, so who the fuck is telling the truth? Right now, Jerry's the only one talking. He's the one giving us everything that from his perspective. Where is Micah and where is David Mulagheta getting on a show and being like, this is what we're seeing on our side. This is what we're dealing with on our side.
You're an
Not yet to
agent.
see that.
How have you not reached out?
Thank you.
That's your job.
Yep.
Your job is not to play hard to get.
No, it's not at
Your job
all.
is to get Micah paid.
Exactly. That is
He
your
said, "Well,
job.
they haven't called us. They don't talk to us. Blah blah blah." It's like, fam,
Why you
you
acting
need to
like
get on the phone.
why you acting like that girlfriend that just got dumped like real quick? Why you acting like that? Just pick up the damn phone and call.
Stop being too proud to beg. I'm not even
Exactly.
saying beg, bro, because the contract is already there.
They're
Look
giving you
at the
what you
contract.
want.
Look it over and just be like, hey, we like this, we don't like that.
Exactly. What harm could that I guarantee you
That's better than just being
Would
like,
take
don't
that
send
so
it.
much more respectfully if they were to grab the contract and look at it and be like, "Okay, you know what? There's a couple of things in here that we don't like and we want changed. Can we do that?" I guarantee you if they have that conversation, Jerry will entertain that conversation.
That's a lot easier to swallow than don't bother. We
Yeah.
need to negotiate everything. And it's like, we already have an agreement. Micah likes it.
How, bro? Look at it again. Look at the camera like that again.
Like, Micah likes it. What is the issue? Now I can understand there might be a little pushback, like, bro, how are you gonna want to renegotiate when we already talked about it and he liked it?
Exactly.
But that's a little bit easier to kind of be like, look, Jerry, come on, bro. Like, he was
Yeah.
over his head.
He didn't know what he was
He
talking
doesn't know
about.
what he's doing. Like,
Yeah.
let's hammer it out. Like, we're close,
I
but
mean,
we're not
you've
completely
been
there.
how long has he been doing that? How do you not figure out that that's all you need to do? I mean, one of the biggest sayings that I use a lot is you attract a lot more bees with honey than you do with shit. So why the hell would you be
Or
trying
vinegar,
to
whatever.
or whatever, why the hell would you be trying to push back the owner of the team that already had the conversation with Micah already? So in his mind, like you said, in his mind, he already thinks that we've already got all the numbers worked out. We already have the contract in place. All you have to do is sign the damn contract, and you will be the highest paid non-quarterback in the NFL. You will be that player. What's the holdup? What the hell else do you want,
Apparently, there's no telling what could still be
bro?
required
It's
because he won't even look at
ridiculous.
the contract.
It's
So
ridiculous. Again,
I
it's
don't know,
based
man.
off of pride, bro. Pride is what's gonna kill this.
There's some egos involved for sure, man, and we'll see how it all plays out. We'll see. We got 2 weeks until the first game, so
Are you
some
excited?
better get to shaking pretty soon. I am. I'm
I'm
ready to
excited.
see it. Either
I'm
way, I don't.
excited.
I don't give a damn if Mike is there or not at this point.
Yep.
I'm
Agreed.
just like I just want to see the Cowboys.
Yep.
I
I
just want to see the
agreed.
Cowboys
That's why I'm wearing my
because
let's go, baby. Let's
the
go.
bottom line is whether Mike is there or not, the team rolls on.
That's true.
It just is what it is. It just is what
We're
it
still
is.
gonna be the Dallas Cowboys whether Mike is here or not.
Would love. I To me, I feel like Micah's losing money on this because if you want to say, okay, I'm gonna scrub the Cowboys off my profile and this and that. Where do you want to go? You want to go to Green Bay where they're rumored to have offered all kinds of capital and stuff like that. You want to go to Green Bay? You think the market is just phenomenal in Green Bay?
Who's gonna have
You
the
think
number one pick next year?
you think they're gonna just make you a multi-millionaire?
Oh, hell no.
Like you're gonna make the money here? You think being a Packer is gonna get you paid like if you were a Cowboy? I mean, you look at somebody that negotiated with Jerry and acquiesce. It's a give and take.
Mhm.
Michael Irvin's a prime example. They do business together. They are business partners.
Mhm.
Michael Irvin is set for life, generational wealth. Why?
Yeah,
Because him and Jerry gotta understand it.
yeah.
And I think Jerry wanted that with Micah. I think he wanted that with Dak, but Dak was just like,
Mhm.
stay in your lane. We're not close like that. And I think Micah's kind of he's putting himself in that same kind of box. And I
Yeah.
don't, that's why people were like, oh, well, Jerry questions Dak and this and that. That's why. Because Dak won't let him get close. He won't let him get
Yep.
too close. And so he's like, come on, bro. Like Jerry sees this, he runs it like a mom and pop, right? He
Yep.
thinks everybody's family, and it's
Yep.
like
That's how he
some
treats all of his players. And if you guys haven't had a chance to watch the documentary America's Team on Netflix, you'll see what we're
the
talking about.
gambler,
The
the
gambler
gambler and his
and
Cowboys.
his Cowboys. Yeah. That right there, it tells you a lot about Jerry that I didn't know before. How he does see his players like family. He does want to make, I mean, hell, that's why he has all his kids that work for him there at the stadium because he treats everyone like their family. Once you're in with the Jones, you're in with the Jones. That's what it is. So that's why Tony Romo got taken care of so well all those years because he was right there. He was Jerry's boy. He was there. So,
100%.
bro, yeah, man. Well, I'm super excited to see what the season will bring. I'm super excited to see whether Micah's there or not, how we're going to come out of this, how we're going to end up on top. I can't wait for the season to start, bro. So let's get
Yeah,
it.
bro. It's gonna be interesting for sure. I'm excited, man, and we got 2 weeks. Hopefully, some more news comes out. If nothing else, I'm getting my popcorn ready to just see this
For
this
real. For
this thing
real.
go up in flames.
Um,
At least I got something to look forward to right now, dog. Uh,
not to go up in flames. That's crazy.
if nothing else, dog, just to see this whole plane crash. We'll see how it
Hey,
all.
Arch Manning will be here soon. He's going to be our savior.
Yeah, Dak go to hell. He's gonna be like, "You're done here." It's
Right
just
foot, bitch.
With that, we're
Anyway,
gonna go ahead and end the show. We want to thank everybody for just taking the
thank
time to
you.
watch this
Thank you.
content. We do thank you for all your support. We ask that you do please continue to like, comment, subscribe to the channel, tell your friends about it, share it. And until then, we will catch you in the next one. Peace.
Peace.